start. The start so important in a mode like Splat Zones.
Yeah, but here we go into game number 1 right now, and you were talking about before how you like to play Count the 10 attacks. For this game, I like to play Count the Rapid Blasters, and that's 2 right now, we see already.
2 Rapid Blasters, 3 T-Techs, 2 buckets. Yep, that's Splatoon.
And it's just really quite amazing just how good the Rapid Blaster is, as we see right away, both sides just trying to get their way forward. Owasso actually starting off in the flank area, trying to make sure he gets cover that area as much as he can, while the rest of the team, Firmament, able to take the zone so quickly in the first few seconds of the match.
That was incredible. We talked about that opening there, and it looked like that time, I believe it was Firmament trying to send people out there to the left. And, you know, that can be really risky if you do have someone who gets into position in the way that they were able to. So now we see the jetpacks coming up here, and now they've got to be careful. If they start trickling in, this will snowball even worse than it already is. So I like this. Get your ink armor up. Find a way in back slowly. Able to get a pick here? No, not quite. Now that Rapid Blaster is back there on that grading, and things are going from bad to worse.
And this is one of those maps where it's really hard to make a comeback when your opponent has this much control, because essentially there's only one real safe pathway into the map, and if you try to flank, you can be easily sussed out whenever you go for that attempt.
Yeah, you absolutely can, and as we trickle down to just about 10 seconds left, this Rapid Blaster going to try to make something happen. They are going to be able to get somebody in there. The T-Tech might not be enough. No, they do get the neutralize.
Oh, no!
A little too late.
They caught one member off guard, but the other 3 backed off just in time to make sure that the zone was staying covered. That was some great play coming up from Firmament, just keeping good hold of the zone.
Yeah, that was... Wow, right there at the very end, it looked like they had finally figured something out there. They put, I believe, 2 coming right across the straight grates, and then 1 slowly working their way around on the right side to pick one off. But luckily for Firmament there, they ran out of time before they ran out of zone.
And with that, Firmament just proves just the strength they showcased in Season 0. They're going to Season 1 real strong right now, and we're going to be taking it to Inkblot Art Academy, which I have to say is probably a very interesting Rainmaker map in that there's only one pathway to the podium.
Yeah, it's that map where there's only one way to go, but once you get past that bottleneck, it is a sprint. There is absolutely nothing stopping you from picking up 50, 60, even 70 points on your opponent, just sprinting it right across. And if you get up to that second level, well, you're guaranteed in the single digits. And this is one where teams love to play very, very cautious because they know the gravity of what one single wipe could do.
I mean, again, I like I said before, count the Rapid Blasters. This is a pretty darn good open map for Rapid Blaster to take control. You have that platform that you can just sit upon and just rain down ink in the middle, especially with how open the middle of the map is.
Yeah, it's an open middle of the map here, and if we see similar team comps to what we saw last time, there's not going to be a lot of long range to challenge it. And that is one of the reasons that I personally believe the Rapid Blaster has been as strong as it has here in the early days of Splatoon 2. There's no custom range blaster. We finally now have a usable Splattershot Pro kit. Sorry, Splattershot Pro mains. But we have, I mean, there really aren't a lot of things that you can challenge at long range. There's snipers, but, you know, the snipers are... If the weapon isn't favored, the players certainly aren't going to it as they were in Splatoon 1. So it's kind of remained unchallenged.
I mean, I wouldn't say the Spro is terrible, because that is pretty much the weapon dude usually brings out onto most maps nowadays, but... I mean, the Forge is definitely...
It's not the Rapid.
The Forge is definitely a big step up. I'm very interested to see if anyone will make use of the new Forge Splattershot Pro, but right now into game number 2, I'm going to quickly see what these guys will be bringing, and it looks like it's going to be largely the same, coming out from both sides, although one field will be switching out to the NZAP, it looks like.
Yeah, why not? Stack up just a little bit more ink armor if you can here, a little bit more control, and these two teams are playing Splatoon 2. As we've seen here, you're going to see a very quick and risky grab.
Although now he's kind of stuck himself in this little corner here, so he's going to depend a lot on his teammates just trying to cover his butt as hard as he can right now, as he's just slowly trying to make his way up this platform here. But again, the bombs are there, the blaster is there, just making it very tough for this Rainmaker to make its way up the slopes.
Right, and I was about to say that Inkjet is one of the few things that can challenge this position. We see 2 go down, and they managed to sneak around back. That Inkjet, if they were able to get maybe 2 in that situation, you could have seen a push here. But now, unfortunately, 1 going to be down here on the side, gets splatted out. But a little bit of control in the mid.
And that's several specials burned just trying to get that Rainmaker up that platform and just didn't succeed. And Firmament now have the space needed to push out, get the turf control. Ink Armor is going to be activated just right now, and Rainmaker going to be reset as well. This is going to allow Firmament to just take back map control as hard as he can. And One Fear all by himself here trying to take out this Rainmaker, but the Rainmaker already passed its way to the other side of the map.
Yeah, and let's watch this Tri-Slosher here at the top of the screen. I don't know if they know it's there. It's going to have Ink Armor soon, you just know it. And in that position, they could make something happen, but a suicide mission does take the Rainmaker, but now they're 3 down. That might have been a misplay.
And the one really interesting thing about this Rainmaker map in general is just how much turf control has into play with it. Even though they lost the Rainmaker, they have so much room to... Oh! Oh, well, that's a little unfortunate. He misses the jump at that last second there. So
very unfortunate. They had all going for them, but now there's only one left up in the platform area. Even if he does not get that kill, that was really unfortunate.
This actually changed the tide of the battle now. Android Oreos are actually able to make a push of their own. They're slowly actually able to get turf of their own. And again, we're going to see the 3 members just back off immediately, wait for their teammate to respawn and get back into the battlefield. So they're going to be playing a lot more patiently here, even though they're a little bit behind right now.
And it's definitely worth mentioning 56, not a push on this map at all. It is so easy to get into that 20, 30, even 10 range. So both teams know this is still very well within their reach as we see map control again shift, but it's never been a hugely dominant shift here in the mid game.
I mean, ever since that bit of a flop here, both sides are just contesting the middle of the zone so hard, trading out members left and right, although we will see Android Oreos lose 2 in the process right now. They are getting back into the middle of the battlefield, so can't rest on their laurels quite yet. Firmament have to make that work, and still trades happening on the right side of the map. This is a battlefield.
Yeah, it is. 2 down here. This might be a thing. If they can move this Rapid Blaster or even get this kill outright, as that looks like that is going to happen. The Rapid Blaster, really the long-range defense. If they can get up in the plat here with this Inkjet, they might be able to make something happen. Has to back up. This takes out the Tri-Slosher. This is a chance, but something snuck around and got a very clutch kill on that Rainmaker. I thought that was going to be their opportunity.
And there's still 2 minutes left in this match, so Android Oreos, they still have plenty of chances to move this Rainmaker. They have control of the middle of the map so far at this point, so we're just waiting for them to get that chance there, but they're trying so hard to pop that Rainmaker. It's taking a little bit more time than they wanted. Firmament able to get back into the middle of the map, getting into position to pressure each of these blind spots now.
Battle for the boxes here on the left as we see yet another Inkjet go off in the mid. Rainmaker gonna reset here, but the Rapid Blaster sitting up front here in a very dominant position. And Inkjet gonna be burned in almost a defensive manner, gonna go down. And that might prove huge.
The one true weakness of Inkjet, the buckets coming out from underneath you, just so much ink coming at you, you can't really stop it once they're on top of you like that.
Right, and a great job there taking that out. Both of their Inkjets were burned and gone down. With a minute left, they're going to get a chance to build up a couple more if they turf the map here. And you see a lot of green here, a little bit of purple. All 4 members still stuck up on that plat. If they can get an Inkjet or some sort of special to even move them, they might be able to kind of cheese their way in for a push beyond that 56 marker is what it looks like they're trying to do. There's the
Here it is. 1 Inkjet there, but we have a bomb rush. We have another Inkjet. We have Ink Armor on its way through. They're trying to get the Rainmaker up, but it's not going to be enough. They stop immediately with their own slew of specials here. It's a team wipe coming out from Android Blues. Firmament are just going to take over. They even still have the lead with 30 seconds left to go in this match.
Yeah, they got to be careful not to get too aggressive, and they are able to take out that Tri-Slosher and another one going down. I'm impressed to see them still pushing here with just 20 seconds left. Of course, certainly in a very dominating position. Gonna finally get taken down as 2 of them go down. I don't know. Okay, no, I think that trade right there might have set it. I don't know if they're gonna get the chance to pop it. And it looks like this may end up being it. They do grab it, so we will get a little bit of bonus here, but I don't know. This is going to be a very difficult mountain to climb.
They had to strike now. They're already taking out a few members of Firmament who are a little bit overextended now. But there's Rainmaker in a very defensive position, just trying to ink as much territory as he can, just trying to suss out members of Firmament, hoping that they just run into the Rainmaker's explosions here. But they have to move now. Bombs are coming in. Rapid Blasters coming in as well, chasing after them. And that's going to be game, set, and match. Firmament with just total control so far this entire game. Despite that very contentious middle of the match, they just clutched it out in the end.
Yeah, they did. That last Inkjet that we thought might have really spawned things up there for Android Oreos, unfortunately not being the inkjet that they were hoping for. They went 3 down in a situation where I thought they might have been able to go up 1 or 2. So, you know, very, like you said, contentious middle of the map there. But Firmament showing how they beat Rising Moon, proving that it's not a fluke to beat him once, definitely not a fluke to beat him twice, showing that they are indeed making a statement here at the beginning of SplatStats Season 1.